Well, all right. So you have finished your WeVideo project, whether it's your introduction or a further project in the future. Either way, you think that you're finished, which means you've checked the rubric, you've watched it at least 2 times to make sure you don't have any mistakes. I can't tell you how many times I've exported Hawk's News and then I go back and watch it again and I find more mistakes. Okay, so it's very important before you export, before you finish, that you've watched it at least 2 times to make sure you're not going to pass anything in that might be incorrect and therefore a little embarrassing. Okay, with creative work, you need to make sure as the artist or as the designer or the editor that you are confident because you've watched it at least 2 times that it's accurate. Okay. So yeah, make sure you check the rubric, make sure you've watched it, and now we're ready to pass in, okay? A quick mistake that everybody makes is that they leave their music really long, even though our video ends right here. So we, of course, are going to make sure that it is the right length, okay? We're gonna click on these dots right here, show levels. And for some reason, this gets louder over time. I'm going to add another level right here by clicking, that gives me the little white dot. I'm going to fade the music out at the end. Okay, that way it doesn't just fall off a cliff. The music fades gradually over time. Awesome. So now that we have completely finished, we're positive. I've watched it a few times. To save your work and pass it in, the first step is to click Finish. Now, that brings us here, and we have some choices here. It's very important, one, that the name of your project has your last name first. Don't write DeCola, write whatever your last name is, and then the name of the project, okay? So if this is the introduction project, the 1-minute video, write intro. If it is the green screen work, then of course, label it green screen, or whatever it is that you're working on. It's very important that things are labeled. All right, so now that it is labeled, you get to choose your thumbnail. You have some funny options in my example. This bird is going wild here. I'm just going to choose this first one, though, because it kind of tells me all I need to know about the video. Past that, you might think that you want high definition, but our Chromebooks simply cannot handle exporting that. It would take way too long. We're going to click on standard definition, SD, standard definition, which is the default anyway. So standard definition. Now here's the most important part of this entire process, okay? Your destinations. By default, it'll save to your computer, but you also absolutely need it to go to Google Drive, okay? So of these 4 circles, you need this one highlighted, and you need this second one to be highlighted in blue, okay? You need these both to be circled in blue. Once you've absolutely confirmed that both of these are blue, the name is right, it's standard definition, and you have the right thumbnail. Once you have all 4 of those things, then, and only then, can you click export. Click. All right, so our video is queued. WeVideo has to export a lot of videos throughout the day for all different people that are using the program here and around the world. It says you don't have to keep this window open. They're going to send you an email, but I like to keep it open so I can actually see the progress. Eventually, once it starts, we'll see a little loading bar here at the bottom. We obviously don't see it yet, so it hasn't begun because it's queued. So we're just going to wait here for a minute and wait for it to start. Oh, there it goes. And it's done. Amazing, okay? Please move on to the next video that shows you how to put it into our class folder. Enjoy.